Hello. So, if you are an individual who has Sonos or Symfonisk products and you're running into connectivity issues, more than likely it's not your speakers that are the problem, but rather the phone or whatever device you're using to communicate to your speakers. One thing that I was running into was anytime there was a firmware update for the speakers or the app itself, it would lose connection or I would have to repair my devices. And this would happen, I don't know, every 3 to 6 months, whenever the new updates would come up. Which is super annoying for me because I have a Sonos Arc that I mainly use for, bedroom TV watching, and then I have two Symfonisk bookshelf speakers that I use paired to a hardwired sub into the speakers, as well as my Symfonisk lamp. So those are just for, leisure activity in the basement for listening to music, nothing special. I like the Symfonics products because the ability to connect through the Sonos app, and you can use the multi-stream, pick the speakers you want, loudness, everything like that. It's really sweet and really seamless. However, if you're not using a product such as like a tablet or a phone that is relatively newer, it seems that the app doesn't want to communicate very well to the speakers. So that's something that I was running into because I had an iPhone 10 since this year, 2024, and I was constantly running into these connection issues where I had to repair my device, my phone, up to the speakers, or if I had a paired speaker set up, like my bookshelf speakers that I had as left and right speaker, those would then need to be reconnected through the app, and then they had to be reconnected as paired bookshelf speakers, and that would take hours upon hours. It was not a smooth process at all, unlike if you first unbox an item where it just, happens right away. So what I noticed is that once I got my iPhone 15, everything changed. It was so much faster, so much quicker for the connectivity. I didn't run into a single hurdle when a new update was coming up for the app or for the speakers firmware. So I think that's the main issue. It's not usually the products because Sonos tends to make really quality products. And I think my frustration was just being taken out on the speakers because I wasn't thinking that my phone or my device that I was using to connect with the Sonos app was the problem, but it ended up being that. So I wasn't able to find this information through the Sonos 1-800 number or any type of forum or any YouTube videos out there. So if you're an individual who's running into connectivity issues and you tend to run a slightly older phone, like I said, I had an iPhone 10. But once I upgraded to the iPhone 15, it's been working perfect ever since. Like I've unplugged my speakers, I've unpaired speakers, I've repaired them, and it takes just as long as any other tutorial video as if it was like a first time setup for those speakers. So hopefully this can help you out. Maybe try getting a newer device, whether that's a tablet or a phone, and see if that can fix your problems, because I sure know that the 1-800 number for Sonos couldn't get me anywhere. Have a good day.